Band-Aid gang. We back at it again, Band-Aid gang. I want to thank everybody for coming through. I am C Dub, Mr. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying. And I said, damn, with the
Real
we
angel.
are we beat you, Band-Aid gang. I want to thank you guys. I set this live up for yesterday, and I felt like, you know what I'm saying, it was for the special people, the open-minded people. Turn that down, baby. Turn the truck off. For the people that really understand life, that really understands this agenda that we have going on. I've been promising to give you guys this live for a couple days now, and now the Most High put me in the perfect position to be able to drop these type of gems on you. So make sure you hit that like button. I know you guys seen the thumbnail. The thumbnail speaks 1,000 words. Um, and make sure you guys share this live out. Hey, Peanut Butter Face, I see you, girl. Feel free to come up if you want to.
Hey,
I will
Peanut.
drop the link. Good to have you in here. If you can't get in here, you know, it's all good. We're gonna rock a show. Um, but I just tell everybody to do your own research. Um, some people call me a conspiracy theorist. Some people call me, you know, open-minded. But you know, I'm just that type of person. I'm very spiritual. And some of the things that I'm bringing to you guys is some things that I've already known. And to be living in this era and time right now, all the things that I have said basically when we started these Epstein files coming out, a lot of people that have been following me can see what I have been saying becoming unfolding. It's been coming to manifest. So what I'm about to do, gang, we talked about um Gene Hackman, right? Thank you, sis. So we was talking about Hackman, right? Nobody really knew. Damn, we could turn. Nobody really knew. Don't do it, baby. About this situation. Hey, cupcake. I said cupcake. Peanut butter.
I was about to say, ain't your cupcake. I ain't your
There is a
cupcake.
cupcake, you know. Yeah. Glad to have you.
I know there's a cupcake, but I ain't your cupcake.
Yeah, right. You Marvin's cupcake. Tell Marvin I say, hey, what's going on, my brother? We love y'all. Um, but peanut butter, since you up here, you know, it's some things that I do want you to see. And I want the audience to see what we come to bring now. We never knew that, and I'm still looking for that. When it came to the Gene Hackman situation, so much mystery behind his unaliving or him going up, but just how much money that this man had and having a farm and the things that was discovered under his house. And we
Mm.
all think like, I wonder if this is connected to the Epstein file, or was he holding something, or was these tunnels connected? Because you know they only let us know so much, Band-Aid gang.
They're only gonna let you know, but so much. Just like at this point, they're doing so much to distract everybody from these files. Like I don't know if you know because you're not a veteran, but your mom would know.
Right.
Um, because she's in that field or was
Mhm.
in that field, whatever the case may be. But they're doing so much to distract. Like they're about to mess with veterans benefits.
I
And
believe that too.
that was not a part of Project 2025. So they're literally throwing everything at the window to distract people from these files. Like, I didn't know Obama was mentioning it until today.
Right. And then there's a drawing that I
And
do
he
want to
was
show you
and he was
that
only
Obama.
mentioned because they was trash talking him. He
Right.
wasn't mentioned because he was dead.
But did you know Obama? There is countries. Obama took a lot of people out, but we'll talk about that later. But you have to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, sis. My bad. I
Hey,
forgot. You was
sister.
there.
I love you,
Yeah.
Hey.
sister. We
Yeah.
gotta have our moment. Just shut up,
Of
Dub. We
course.
gotta have our
You know
moment.
I'm setting up. I'm setting up. Ladies first. Y'all just have Valentine's Day too. I'm still trying to get in it clear. so so with that being said, um Billy Carson did a drawing on that. I don't want to tarry too long because I want to get into this live, but he spoke about what Obama situation is. Some countries that Obama can't go to because they'll lock him up because what he did in that country. But I'll let everybody see it.
No, he was not completely innocent. He was
Right,
not completely innocent, but he has nothing to do with these files.
right,
But his
right.
actions as president, he was not innocent. But at the same time, he is being someone that has never served and that has never been in an environment. He was not a draft dodger or anything else like that.
Right.
He was just going with the advice of counsel.
Hmm.
And they
That's
said,
true.
do it. And he did it.
Now, everybody over on the vertical side, on your far left hand side, under this gentleman,
Oh, you
on
on
this,
vertical too?
yeah, on
You
the
should have
smaller
told me
scene,
that.
peanut butter. Look above your logo. Above your logo, you see everybody in the chat. You see three fingers, right?
Oh, let me put you on the big
Hey,
screen.
Coral. On your left hand side, above your thumbnail, you're gonna see a hand, look like a pointing finger. That's a hand. But those are three fingers missing and a thumb. You see that?
Oh, are you speaking to me? Because I already hit the like button because I thought we was just on this side.
Hey, Nurse 59. So everybody, I advise you, do your own research for educational purposes. The disclaimer is in the description. I need everybody to think now, and I need everybody to have open mind at this moment. But above your on the vertical side, if you're looking at your screen, peanut butter, above your avatar, you're gonna see like by that building, the blue building. You see the striped blue building on the thumbnail.
No, I can't see the thumbnail because I'm on StreamYard.
Okay, got you. Okay, gang. So we're about to get this thing on the road, and I'm gonna show you guys later. Now, everybody start tracking, and we're gonna walk this down. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Let's go.
But authorities said the scene was suspicious enough to require a thorough search. During recent renovations, workers stumbled upon something they were not supposed to find, a hidden passage. And when investigators finally explored it, they realized this wasn't some modern addition. The walls were reinforced with an unusually strong material. The construction dated back decades, possibly even a century. Someone had built this tunnel to last.
Now look at that tunnel. Look at the construction, everybody, of this tunnel. Look at the construction of it.
That's some Mexican cartel type tunnel.
Absolutely. I want everybody. Hey, Coral, I see you. Look at the construction of this. Get your pen and pads and open your mind. Let's continue.
Or to keep something hidden forever. But what shocked investigators wasn't just the tunnel itself, it was where it led. A major ruling from a judge will allow the public to see inside the home of Hollywood legend Gene Hackman and his wife after they were found. The moment agents entered the main...
I'm waiting to see peanut butter if he's going to pop up in the Epstein files, because you would think that he would pop up in the Epstein files after seeing all of this. Hey, Yolanda the Great.
Hey, sis. Hey, YG. Hey, Nurse 59. Hey, Curl.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, everybody. But you waiting to see who's gonna pop up.
Right. But remember, we
But
got...
who are you waiting to see who's gonna pop up?
Oh, for one, everybody, when we mentioned Tom Ford, he popped right up.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of those folks are only mentioned because they were trash talking them. Like Obama was mentioned because they were trash talking Obama. Whoopi Goldberg was mentioned because they were trash talking Whoopi Goldberg. So who are you waiting to be mentioned? Because a lot of people are mentioned, but that doesn't mean they had anything to do with the
I really don't want nobody to be mentioned because, first of all, they shouldn't have been involved in that type of shit anyway. I hate that we are in this type of situation in America. But
why do you hate that though? Because they've been doing this. They've been doing this for years. They've been doing it in the Catholic religion. They've been doing this in other countries, and that's why young brides is a thing in a lot of these other countries.
That's true.
Like even in America, you could still marry your kid off before they're 18.
That's true.
So I don't understand why people are still surprised.
That's real. So, and some of this stuff, and I'm glad you said that if I could piggyback, some of this stuff is for the woke people to see the passage. Sometimes now we're starting to really look at people different and be able to see these evil people. Some of the things that people do so much nowadays, you would be surprised. You didn't kind of see people act the way that they act now. And people was hiding it a little bit more, but now it has become so wicked. And just as much as these has been revealed, I want everybody to watch this. Watch this, gang.
Mansion, something felt wrong. It wasn't the silence. It wasn't the size of the rooms. It was the subtle details that didn't add up. Furniture that had been moved, scuff marks on the floor, and inconsistencies in Hackman's personal belongings suggested someone had been searching for something, or perhaps hiding something.
Hit
But
that
the
like
real
button.
discovery came when agents examined the library. Behind a section of the wall, concealed so perfectly that it would have been invisible to anyone who didn't know where to look, they found it. A narrow passageway with stone steps
Hit that
spiraling
like button,
downward
gang.
into absolute darkness.
We got one for
The
you
air
tonight.
grew colder with each step. It was damp and heavy. The agents' flashlights cut through the black, revealing walls covered in strange symbols and markings that
Right there.
That's some old Chapo stuff when he escaped the prison. But another thing that I want to add, if you don't mind,
Go ahead, sis.
while everybody is focusing on these Epstein files, nobody else is about to get arrested. Y'all focusing on that because folks want to be messy and nosy. This stuff is still happening at some of these churches.
Right. And let's see. But on this exhibit, I want
You saying let's see, but no, it's still happening at some of these churches, especially these Mormon churches.
oh
This
yeah,
stuff is
of
still
course.
happening. But y'all focus on the Epstein files, and that's what's going on today, currently.
Exactly.
But I'm tired of being reminded about Epstein files.
Right.
Yeah, that's all cool.
That's
That's
why
cool and everything,
Peanut,
but this is
this
still
is
happening
why.
here.
This is why I did this live, gang. Watch what I'm saying. And you're absolutely right. They too focus on the Epstein files. Did y'all hear what she said, gang? Did you hear what she said? Now we talking to a conscious sister, and now what she done did is she done fired me up. Now she done fired me up because now I know she don't. This what you need to be paying attention to. Pay attention to that wall. Pay attention to them signs and symbols. Because we about to get deep tonight. Yeah, we gonna kick you in your ass tonight, YouTube. Look at those symbols. We gonna let these symbols on this wall marinate in your mind. Okay? Hold that thought. Take a picture in your mind. Let's rock a show.
didn't match any known language. Some resembled
A different language. Now listen, pay attention.
ancient chemistry signs. Others looked like technical drawings.
Pay attention. Signs and symbols are for the conscious mind. Now this is what's down there, man, they gang. Down in the tunnels. And when we get to talking to Phil, when Phil Snyder break it down to you, now y'all, we gonna be on the right path. Now we gonna get woke up today. Yeah. Let's track. Pay attention to the walls.
Blueprints for inventions that seemed to be way ahead of the time they were created. And then they reached the chamber. It was a vast underground warehouse frozen in time. Stacks of ancient wooden crates lined the walls like a forgotten archive. Some had crumbled with age, their contents spilling out across the stone floor. Yellowed documents, rusted metallic objects, and
Rusted metallic objects.
I can't, bro. I can't. Like, they trying to reinvent slavery. Like, I just,
Watch this, gang. Hold on. Let's go.
I can't.
antique artifacts that defied explanation were everywhere. One agent carefully lifted the lid of a dust-covered box. Inside were photographs, fragile and yellowed. The faces staring back were unfamiliar, their clothing and hairstyles hinting at a time long past. Some photos captured secret meetings in dimly lit rooms. Others showed strange, unidentified locations. A few depicted individuals whose names had been lost to history. Each image seemed to hold a hidden story, a piece of a puzzle no one had ever assembled. Beside the photographs were leather-bound files filled with hastily scribbled notes, records of events that appeared to have been deliberately buried, passages that suggested deception, secrecy, and possibly something far worse. But the most chilling find was still waiting in the shadows.
If you could choose between flipping a house or flipping dirt, what would you pick? Here's the truth. Land be
Door that cannot be opened. Deep in the gloom, beyond the
A door that cannot be opened. Now they can open the door, Band-Aid gang, for sure. We know that, but maybe they scared to open that motherfucker. I don't know.
Crates and the scattered papers, the agents found something that stopped them in their tracks. It was an old iron door. Its surface was covered in rust and grime.
That door, an old iron door, and Peanut. What? Look at the lock they got on this motherfucker. But how the hell you got that big ass thing to turn with this little bitty ass lock on it? But I just want y'all to pay attention. We already seen the signs.
We already know, because history repeats itself.
Absolutely.
History repeats itself. And if you are not open to learning about history and trying to stop it where it landed, where things went wrong, somebody mute that motherfucker. But if you are not in tune of history, then you know that it's going to repeat itself.
Absolutely.
So nothing that's going on in that island is new, which is why I said these jokers are literally repeating slavery.
Now watch this, sis.
Without the color people.
Exactly. There you go. Now watch this game.
I'm untouched for what looked like decades. There was no handle, only a heavy, corroded lock that seemed designed to keep something sealed away forever. The FBI has refused to comment on what they found beyond that door, but the rumors spreading through investigative circles paint a disturbing picture. Some believe the tunnel is part of an extensive underground network, one that has remained undiscovered for generations. Others suspect it leads to a hidden bunker, possibly connected to Cold War-era operations or even older, more secretive organizations. But here is where things get even stranger. The floor of the chamber wasn't just covered in dust. It was marked with circular patterns that, when viewed from above, resembled celestial star maps, as if whoever created them was mapping the heavens or signaling.
Hit my like button, because see, I don't think y'all ready for what I'm about to show you. Hey George, hey Corey, hey everybody. I don't think y'all ready for what I'm about to show y'all. Now y'all just heard the celestial maps. Now watch this game. Let's do them all type of ways.
Something beyond this world. The tools found in the crates were equally bizarre. Some had engravings that didn't match any known manufacturer. Others contained mechanisms so precise they would require technology far beyond what existed when the tunnel was supposedly built. Was Gene Hackman a collector?
So now Gene Hackman, y'all do your own research. We ain't gonna tell you because we got a lot to do tonight. Now watch this Band-Aid gang. I'm gonna drop that off. I'm always keep the gem right here because I think that this gem has a lot more as I carry on to keep people focused on where we're going, because every piece that I use is a very important piece. So now let me go ahead and stop sharing this screen right quick. And I'm gonna go to the next exhibit. But before we go into this next exhibit, I'm gonna give you a little overview on this next exhibit that you're about to see.
Good evening, George.
Oh, my bad, gang. That's the wrong one. But it's coming. That one's coming too. So let me go ahead and share my screen.
I keep forgetting that you monetize. You might be on a commercial break.
Hey,
you monetize. You might be on a commercial break, so you gotta go a little bit slower in case people miss something. Unfortunately.
Okay, let me see. Okay. All right. Before I get to Phil, right, everybody, I want to show this next exhibit. Before we get to Phil Schneider. This is going to be
this one.
Right before we get to Phil, okay? I need everybody to pay attention. This clip has value. We're going to go there. Okay? This is before we get to Phil Schneider.
Yeah, you going there on this clip. You definitely going there because I remember this clip.
Exactly. So I want everybody to pay attention to what's on the chalkboard, to what we just saw on the walls in Gene Hackman's tunnels. So,
Epstein, the vile criminal pervert, showcasing.
So we see it in all the numeric things on the back wall. We see it inside of the tunnels. So we're looking at this stuff behind Epstein. So now let's pay attention.
His STDs, he had all of them. But something caught my eye. Take a look at the top left of this video. You see something quite peculiar. So I did verify it extensively and seems to be true. Look at that. There was some sort of a figure right there, looking like a freaking alien that was up the door looking at it. It does not look human, does it? Look very wild, right?
Mm.
Is it one of those grays? All right. Is it a demon of some sort? Reminds me
No.
of so many stories, right? But it's true. I mean, take a look at the original videos. It's available. It's public domain. And tell me what you think, guys. What is that? What's that
That was not an
figure? It's
alien.
absolutely
Well,
not
hold on,
human.
Peanut.
It's not
Hold
look
on before
human,
you
does
say
it?
that.
It's alien at best.
Let the people
Demonic
be
for
open-minded.
certain.
That's
Is it?
your opinion. So
But it
now
doesn't
we have to let the people look now, Peanut.
stop there, right? So it could be a woman with a bobbed hair, right? I mean, why would
Yeah,
a bloody
'cause
grey
white women
alien
wear
be
bonnets
flapping
now.
about his house? Well,
Right. Okay. So let's
but then
get into it.
then I
We're
saw
not gonna hold
this.
that. Now,
It's just-
it's all weird.
Does the figure
Always-
look like an oversized ET Joker? Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's what
But
I
that
was saying.
Hey, that's not.
It
But
look
that's
like
not an
oversized
alien.
ET head, right, gang? I can't
Yeah,
bullshit you.
but it's not. But it's not an alien. Like you got to look at the type of persona that he represents.
Okay,
He
so
has
hold on.
women all
Hold
around him
on.
all the time. That's
Hold
why he
on,
took off his
Peanut.
glasses. That's why he took off his glasses so he
Peanut.
couldn't see what was in his
Hold on.
background.
Nut. Hold on, Nut.
You see now why you gotta do me like that?
Peanut. You know I love you.
Why you gotta give me the nickname Nut? Like, hold on.
Not that, like that.
I know. I'm messing with you.
Hey,
I'm
gang.
messing with you because
Hey,
you
I
think
love
I'm
my
mad.
sis.
Because you
Now
think
watch
I'm
this,
mad
gang.
with you. You think I'm mad with you, so I gotta.
I know you ain't mad at me.
Yeah. Okay.
I got
I'm
mind
mad.
control over Debo. Hey, get here. Now pay attention. This is Phil Snyder. Now let me tell you a little drawing on Phil Snyder.
I can't stand this motherfucker.
I saw Phil Snyder, everybody, pay attention, in 2009. That's when you could just upload a video on YouTube. There was no live streaming. Facebook was out, all of that. So I ran across this on YouTube about 2009. And I'm watching this convention and I'm recognizing this man. And this man said before he did this convention, right, that they attempted to unalive this man 14 times. The last time he was shot in the shoulder because of the information he has. Now, he works for the government. His dad did too. And they built bunkers in Dulce, New Mexico. And he's going to tell you a story. So after 2009, I'm just listening to the story. But he said after the video, now I'm playing clips of it, not the whole thing. I want you guys, I'll put the link in the chat later. And so you can go watch this video yourself. Matter of fact, everybody go to my community post and I'll share this video there. It's a couple videos that he did. But he said after he did this convention, he said, I'll probably lose my life after this because they're trying. Hold on, Peanut. So they're trying to kill me. So I said, oh, okay, I watched it. 2014, 13, 14. I'm watching the History Channel. Regular History Channel, gang. And all of a sudden, his story pops up. I'm saying, that's the man I seen in 2009. And they're telling his story. And guess what they said? That blew me. They said Phil Snyder was found unalived in a hotel. And I'm like, that man said that they was going to try to kill him. Yeah. And I found that out later. So that's what even brought me more closer to his story. So I want everybody to check this out.
May I say something before you play the video?
Yep.
Okay, so a lot of these folks be crazy.
Oh,
a lot of these, and I just want to say that.
Okay, let's just watch it first, sis.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these folks
let's
be
watch
crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to finish. All right.
I love my country more than I love my life. 2 weeks ago, I was shot in the shoulder. I don't want to gore you women out, but I was shot in the shoulder up here. I recently have become friends of a
Now, everybody, I want you to pay attention to his left hand. His fingers are gone.
retired FBI agent who took me under the wing. He says, I've never seen a person braver than you. And I said, well, there's more coming. Our patriot movement in these United States is going to pick up the ball, and we are going to kick the parasites out. First of all, George Washington and Thomas Jefferson, a few other founding fathers, Patrick Henry to mention a few, all had visions that these United States is going to live 700 years from where they were standing, and that was somewhere around the late 1700s, early 1800s. So you can count this country. This country isn't going to go to a new world order. I believe firmly in constitutional law. I'm not very well skilled in it, and that's my embarrassment. But I'm going to be real blunt about it. The government that is now instilled in ruling over us are ruling as we're serfs and they're the kings and queens. Now, that's a feudal system. That isn't even a democracy. We are now being ruled by an autocracy and a technocracy. In other words, technical knowledge as rules as king with a feudal type system. Feudal systems haven't been used in the last 350 years, and they're coming back like gangbusters. If we are complacent, if we do not speak out in droves, and I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about a bunch of us getting together and getting on the stump and loving our country more than we love our lives, getting on some of us are going to get killed. I almost got killed a couple of weeks ago. Hadn't been for an FBI, a retired FBI man who risked his life, his career, everything, put it all on the line, and he didn't know me from Adam. A week prior to that, he listened to one of my tapes I gave up in Post Falls, Idaho, and I'm going to be very blunt about. He said that we need a lot more of you, but unfortunately we're not getting anybody. Well, I'm not the best speaker in the world, but I'm trying to relay to you that we need to get out and seriously get the message out. These shows are great. This hall should be absolutely packed, standing room only, and we should be getting the message out to as many people as we can with as many shows as there are is it possibly to reach the many as the public. We ought to get on shows. We've got to get on news shows and TV shows.
That like button is about to get
and we have to really get the message out. And I think we're doing it.
Absolutely, you know about that, Joey Jones.
In the first part.
You know about that.
That's just that part of what I want to say. In working with the black projects, I was very loyal.
Hit that like button. Thank you, Phil.
Because I was very strong mentally. There's a bunch of us that were picked because we don't crack under pressure. We don't freak under pressure, so to speak. Everyday events don't bother us. Now, I was involved in something very controversial, almost totally unbelievable to most of you. Some of you are religious people. I think all religions have a time and a place, and they definitely have a place in America.
Hit that like button.
Another thing I want to reach to you is that during the unbelievable part, I was involved in building another base inside of Dulce, New Mexico, which is Los Alamos Laboratory. It's a biological laboratory on the southwest part of the Archuleta Mesa, We built an underground facility, a better part of 3 cubic miles hollowed out underground. Then to the southwest of that, we were in the process of the early stages of building. We drilled 4 large tunnel-like holes. Some of them ran 2.5 miles under the surface. Number of the original wells or drilling machines that were used were at the rate of 2 miles a day. It was fairly rapid. The equipment kept coming up broken. So we wanted to go down and we wanted to send somebody down there, a human observer, or human observers in this case, to find out what was going on. Well, to our total surprise, first of all, the government knew all about it. They didn't tell anybody. When I saw Green Beret and Black Beret people encamped inside of our geologist camp, I knew something was up. The gig was up. First of all, I knew all about the alien agenda. I'll explain that in a few minutes. The large alien grays had been encamped there for as best as believed possible about 400 or 500 years. Had been one of their internal bases. And we drilled holes right on top of it. All the stinking air, all the black sooty air came right out as soon as the first hole was sunk, and all this soot came up, and well, that's when all the hell broke loose, really, all started. Anyway, after we drilled all 4 holes, it took about 2 days to drill all 4 of them. And when you build an underground base, you drill 4 basic holes, and then you build called stopes or cross-member holes across, and then you use blasting equipment and special blasting equipment by the analyzation of the rock formation, and you literally blast out or tunnel out or deflagrate or melt rock out to build the large rooms that are required for this underground base. Well, in this process, I was lowered down the basket of one of these holes, and about from me to this elderly woman here in the front was sitting a 7-foot tall alien gray. The stench was worse than the worst garbage can you can imagine. The person the entity was absolutely horrible. I didn't waste any time.
I don't want to tell you, but when people say the smell of a demon smell like sulfur, when evil spirits around, they give a smell of sulfur. Now listen, gang.
Reach for my pistol. At that time, as an engineer, I didn't have time to carry all the folderol of one of these big submachine guns that all the sea spray and the yellow fruit and all the outer perimeter and inner perimeter security people carried. I carried a little Walther PPK pistol with a 9-shot clip. This is in late August of 1979. Now, you got a regular suit of clothes. You got a regular clothes on, plus you're in almost like a spacesuit environment, and you're reaching for a gun.
Yeah.
It's not the easiest thing to do, and then to pop a clip in it.
The video's playing too long.
Okay, what?
The video is playing too long. Like, you gotta pause after a certain amount of time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you letting the video play too long. Like, we gotta get
check this out, y'all. Check this out. We talk now. I got you. Hold on.
And start shooting. And I killed 2 of them. Yes, they're mortal, and they do.
Listen, gang.
To do, and then to pop a clip in it.
Hit that like button.
And start shooting. And I killed 2 of them. Yes, they're mortal, and they do die.
So they do die, gang. So check this out. They do unalive. My bad. Sorry for the burps. Let's go.
However, in the process, one of them did this. All I remember is that he just kind of waved his hand in front of his chest, and the next thing I know, this blue beam hit me and just literally opened me up like a fish. And burnt my fingers right off of me, and it was some form of electrical force because the kind of like being hit by a lightning bolt burned all my toenails off of me, completely crispy crittered my left foot, burnt the shoe right off of me. All I remember is the smoking remains, and I'm still conscious, but in and out of, I didn't remember much. And there was a Green Beret that was right behind me that risked his life. In fact, he died. But he risked his life. He shoved me back in the basket and hit the button and took me up. I wouldn't be alive talking to you today if it wasn't for him. I'm forever indebted. He lost his life. 66 Secret Service agents, Green Berets, Black Berets, crack troops lost their lives because the government, our United States government, lied, did not tell us anything about the alien threat. There's a war underneath there, and I'm talking dead serious. It's been going on since that time. Since late August of 1979, our military, the Russian military, basically the militaries of the world, have been in constant conflict with the outer space alien. The small gray,
These
the
jokers
large
sound
gray, the
ridiculous.
reptilians,
Hold
the whole
on,
thing.
sis.
There are
Hold
11.
on.
There are 11 distinct races of aliens. 2 are benevolent. 1 had to leave here in a hurry because their world is under attack, both on the surface as well as underground. There, the Pleiadians. They're familiar. Maybe some of you are familiar with that. Would some of you raise your hands who've heard of Billy Meyer and some of the? Oh, very good. About half the group. Well,
And for
Billy
anybody that
Meyer
don't
is one
know,
of these
I'm
lucky
asking the
people.
crowd,
That,
I'm asking the audience, do your research on Billy Myers. It looked like we got one person that knows about Phil in the chat, but do your research on Billy Myers as well. I know, Peanut, you might not believe his story, but I believe his story. His story is very deep. So
I'm
let's
not,
go
and
into
I'm
this.
not, but I'm not saying everything about his story is incorrect, but he's doing too much talking. And
Well,
it's
he's
it's
telling
too
the story,
much.
Peanut.
He telling the story, but you also monotone. And I'm about to go to sleep. I'll put this on when I'm ready to go to sleep because you're so monotoned. You're so monotone. There's no passion. There's nothing about survival in any piece of the bone of his body. I don't
You're
know
not
if what
finishing
you're saying
watching.
is true. I'm not. You could have lost your fingers from cooking on the stove. It don't sound like you lost your fingers from being pow.
Well, that's your opinion. Well, let's go
It's
into this next clip, gang, because I got to go into the next clip, Peanut. I got to go to the next clip. Now, he just gave you a drawing about it. So let's go ahead and check this out, gang.
including myself, to talk to
this
them
Joker again.
because they are afraid of kidnapping. Probably the reason I got shot to pieces and 11 attempts on my life is I am a direct threat to the entire system. The New World Order, the alien agenda is one and the same. It's world takeover and the decimation of the population of this planet.
Now, listen, gang.
What would
Hold
make
on,
him?
Now,
Peanut.
I'll tell
Hold
you
on,
something a
Peanut.
little bit different
Hold on,
about the
Peanut. He's
alien
about to
species.
say
The
something.
bad news
Hold on,
ones,
Peanut, because I got
there
a
are
drawing I laid
9
out.
races
Listen.
of alien populations. To look at a human being as a bag of food. They're not cannibals. They don't eat the flesh and the bones and all that kind of stuff. They use the glandular secretions of animals and human beings.
This Joker ain't even cute.
Now,
Uh,
they spoke about this in the Epstein files. The exact same shit. Now, hold on. Listen to what I'm saying, gang.
I gotta get ready to
Speaking
go.
about the same thing. Now, listen, gang.
a mixture of the vitamins for their food. They get high off of our adrenal gland substances.
Which is fear. What they say they use the little children for the adrenochrome, creating fear and taking your blood. Creating fear and taking your blood. The adrenochrome. So let's continue.
Called adrenochrome.
Now, Phil Snyder is speaking of this Band-Aid gang way ahead of time. Thank you. They unalived the whistleblower. Trump knows. We'll stop it. Thank you. The adrenochrome. Now, this man is saying this before people even got hip off of the blood. Now, we've seen the tunnels. We see what they building. All these missing children. We seen before, gang, where they had the machine down there on the last one we seen that looked like it was pumping. See, when they made the movie War of the Worlds, that's what they demonstrated the movie War of Worlds off of. They made a covenant with the alien race. So anybody that knows, listen to what he said. Go back a little bit. Let's continue to track and listen what he says about the children. Listen what he says about disease. Listen to everything he said. And this man is not here today. And he predicted what happened. Listen, he's going to show you medals that he got. He's going to show you one of the aliens that work with the government. Listen, gang, watch. This dude wasn't playing.
And it's for their food. They get high off of our adrenal gland substances called adrenal chrome.
So don't, a lot of people, whoever out there listening, now this the same shit that we seeing with the Epstein files. They drinking blood, they doing all this weird shit, and now it's all coming to manifest. Hit my like button, gang. Hit my like button. Let's go.
It's something.
Rest in peace to Phil Snyder, man, for speaking out and risking his life for what he saw.
Like cocaine to them. Now, what can we do about it? Right now, if we do nothing, we can do nothing about it, and it'll continue to go on. Basically, we'll be led in the dark, and you'll keep seeing more and more people disappear. Right now, there's 100,000 children totally.
What? I said damn. Hit my like button. Hit my like button. I said damn. Hit my like button. Now look what he said back then, gang. Listen what he said, gang. Track me. Let's go.
About it, and it'll continue to go on. Basically, we'll be led in the dark, and you'll keep seeing more and more people disappear. Right now, there's 100,000 children totally unaccountable through FBI archives, cannot be traced anywhere. They haven't been murdered. Nobody's ever seen them. I think they're hauled underneath in some of these bases, and they are summarily done away with, and they are literally eaten.
Now, I said damn. Hit my like button. I don't play no games. Hit my like button. I don't play no games. He's saying the same shit. Thank you, Joseph. He's saying the same shit that's happening now. And that man is not here. And he said it. He said it, gang. He said, after this, I'll probably be unalive. And it happened. The same things that you seeing in the Epstein files is what this man is talking about right now. Way back then. Ali Carter spoke about what? The adrenochrome. Them eating people. See, some people don't like to be open-minded about shit. I'm open-minded because you know what? In the Bible, when it spoke about the Nephilims and all of them type of people in the book of Enoch, there were giants born. If you look at every different color race that's in here, we all are different. When you go to sleep and you walk out of your body, the cousin of death, you see all type of stuff. This is the real world that we living in, gang. It's people don't realize it until it hit them in their front door. People don't realize it until that shit hit their ass in their front door. Or when you sitting in the back seat of somebody's car tied up, you don't think that shit gonna happen to you. How you think these people felt? This man said it, missing kids. And I believe that they are underground. What did you guys just see at Gene Hackman's house? We see that Epstein allegedly was eating bodies like a cannibal. Missing kids. Phil talked about it. And he also spoke about, you know what else he spoke about, Band-Aid Gang? He spoke about diseases. Now we know there's nothing new up under the sun. Nothing new. So when all these new diseases come out, it's because some of them got loose. Now let's continue, gang.
Now, that is a scary thing indeed. And I'm not asking you to believe me in toto. I am asking you to seriously do enough homework that you can go out in through the public record, through the congressional records, find out who's voting for what, and go from there. Do your own program, do your own agenda, and do your own speaking out. And if enough of us do this, there is some saving grace. However, we don't have a whole heap of time left. technological governments on this planet are raping the planet. We're going to run out of everything that we need and going to pollute everything in sight in the better part of 20 years. Now, I know you've heard some poppycock stories. Oh, we're going to run out of coal. We're going to run out of gasoline. We're going to run out of this, that, and the other. And 25 and 30 years ago, you heard all this hogwash. Well, don't believe it. Basically, anything you read in a paper, you should take with a grain of salt. Start reading on what is missing out of the article. Ask yourself, what's missing in this article that I should know? Maybe that's the truth. Fill in the blank spots, so to speak. White copy is only one leg of the triangle. There are two other legs, two other pieces of the puzzle. What we have to do as a group of people, concerned people at that, and this group seems to be quite that, is we have to assert ourselves in a way that we've never thought possible. Now, I'm not asking you to do what I'm doing. I'm telling you, what I'm doing is very important. Every one of you is equally important. You wouldn't be in this room otherwise. You know, all these other people out here that didn't come to the lecture, they really don't want to hear it. Yesterday I heard a fellow that says, I'm sorry to say I belong to this military organization, that militant organization. I don't believe in the
Hit that like button, y'all. Make sure you subscribe to the
alien
channel.
question. There's no proof of it. And so I show him an artifact, and he says, well, that's nice, but that could be lead. Well, I happen to know this isn't lead. It scratches diamond, and it's harder than that.
Look what he's about to show you.
Here's a sapphire that I found. When we blew a mountain apart, all these sapphires fell out. And sapphire has a hardness of 9 right next to the hardness of a diamond. This thing scratches the heck out of it. Let's tear it apart. I'll tell you something. This technology is fine and dandy. At the risk of the human race, at the risk of one human life, it is totally worthless. We have to. The one beautiful thing about the United States of America is we value a human person's life. The minute we lose it, we are dead meat. It is tantamount that we get back to constitutional law, and for our officials not to believe in it or obey it. First of all, for a politician to say, well, I believe in the U.S. Constitution, but I believe in gun control. You can't be a master of two houses. It don't work. What you must do is tell that politician you are disobeying the Constitution of the United States that you're sworn to uphold, and you are in treason territory. Think about what you have said. You have 30 days to make that apology. If you do not make that apology, you are a treasonous individual and should be prosecuted.
Now here we go, gang. Let's get into this.
Now,
let's get into this. And we're going to move to the next clip.
With that, would some of you raise your hands who've heard of Billy Meyer and some of the... very good. About half the group. Well, Billy Meyer is one of these lucky people that they figured, well, he's kind of a simple type. We'll show him everything. Well, these are the benevolent aliens, and they've been here helping us. In fact, I have a picture. Let me reach for it here.
Watch this. Hit that like button.
I have a picture of one of the aliens been working for the United States Pentagon for the last 58 years. His name is Val Valiant 4. He's right here. There's my father in the background. This whole place, the ready room of the USS Eldridge, Al Bielek has probably explained, or maybe even shown you this picture. There's a list of some of the notable people in it. They're all the atomic bomb scientists of the day, all the time variant experimentalists of the day, all the top physicists of that particular day. This was in August of 1943. Now, this guy has not changed one iota in 58 years. Started work He came here, crashed here or whatever. Whether he's under duress or not, he started work for our U.S. Navy and military operations in 1937, either 37 or 38 is what I've been told. So it's for 58 years, this man's been employed, probably under duress. If you don't do as we say, we're just going to use you for alien bait or something. I don't know. But anyway, he basically hasn't changed. He lives for 490 years, is what he says his lifespan is. Now, he's supposedly a semi-benevolent, he's a human-looking type person. He has 6 fingers and 6 toes, and he's got one oversized heart, one lung, giant lung. His blood vessels are bigger. He's got copper oxide for blood, similar to an octopus. His brain capacity, 300 centimeters greater than ours. He has a thinking capacity, IQ, if you were to measure it, be totally off the scale, be about a 1200 IQ. He speaks 100 languages fluently, alien as well as others. He's a remarkable person. I had a chance to meet him one time. Now, by the way, he doesn't shake hands. He was kind of in a spacesuit because all aliens, regardless benevolent or otherwise, they're carrying germs and diseases and bacterium in and on them that are deadly to us. If I were making policy, I'd quarantine them all because how do we not know that some of our diseases like AIDS, Ebola, hantavirus, and a few of these other weird designer diseases, as I call them, are not made from the cadavers of some of these aliens as a biological weapon to use against the people of the United States? Well, I'm tired. I'm a tired American speaking out. Now, what I'm telling you is kind of almost like a brain overload here.
And there you go. I feel exactly what he's feeling. Hey, R. Sturdy, I feel exactly what he said just right then. It's like a brain overload. Some people are not ready. That's why I did this in pieces and pictures so you can see. Everything that I told you guys that come over here to my channel and they watch my channel has came true. I don't have to keep telling you that. Everything that I said, from what's happening on Epstein's Zorro Ranch. What did I tell my gang? I said, way before the Zorro Ranch came out, I said, what, Band-Aid gang? I said, we going to stay right here on Zorro Ranch. We're not going to go nowhere. That's all they talking about now. I found Tom Ford's house right next to Epstein's ranch. What happened? Boom. Everything. Now I'm taking you guys to the next step. Now they didn't win in the inside. But see, you know what's messed up, gang? They said July is when they want to really start going into the Zorro Ranch. That's fucked up because they hiding something. Now it's changed owners. You see what I'm saying? There is an alien agenda. We got people, we don't know what's under Epstein's skin. It's people eating people and feeding these babies. Ask yourself one question before I go into this next clip. Yeah. Ask yourself one question before I go into this next clip. Thank you, gang. Hit the like button. You believe him. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe what Phil Snyder is saying. You don't got to put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe what Phil Snyder is saying. Even just if you believe a little bit, put a 1 in the chat. See, I already know that they've been playing with my channel. I do a lot more numbers, but they know that I speak the truth. Everything that I've been saying, ever since I started staying on the ranch and the things I've been saying, I've been watching my shit decrease. See, I don't talk about it, but that's okay, because only a few people gonna get into heaven. Only a few people. And I just truly believe, gang. Ask yourself this question. I don't want to fall off track. When COVID hit, gang. Why ain't there no memorial for COVID? Why ain't no big old thing with everybody that passed away with COVID? Why ain't all their names listed where you can go look at all the people that passed away from COVID? Huh? Ask yourself that question. Where's all the bodies that passed away from COVID? They even had it so where you couldn't even go see your relative at the funeral. Ask yourself, where's all the bodies that happened to COVID? Because they wanted you inside of the house while they took care of what was going on. Because like he said, there was a war going on underground. Thank you, gang. I can't make this up. Where are the bodies? After all the people that pass away every day, why is there so many small, funeral homes? Ask yourself that question, gang. Ask yourself that question. All those bodies, and I know y'all seen it on the news, all them caskets they have for those bodies. Because the alien agenda, what Phil said, if we don't give them bodies, that they were going to take us. So they're giving them bodies. That's why all these kids are missing. And because they want to learn how to survive in our climate. Hit the like button. So now we're going to move to the next clip. Right now, I just advise everybody to just be ready. Because the way things are looking right now, the only way to really cover up this Epstein file, this Epstein type of situations that's going on right now, to me, gang, is that they gonna cut off the grid. And guess what they say? Now you heard Phil Snyder say that Russia was down up in there, had something to do with it too, right? I always believe that USSR standing for United States, Soviet, Russia. Because I always thought that we worked together. Yeah, and I've been thinking we work together. I've been thought all of them work together. So at the end of the day, Band-Aid gang, I can't make this shit up. I ain't got to live like this. Ain't none of y'all got to live like this. Ain't none of y'all got to live like this, but you have to stay woke. See, that's the only way you're going to be able to survive this type of shit right here, gang. Yeah, the only way you're going to be able to survive. See, because a lot of motherfuckers go shit on themselves when they see the times change. I ain't gonna shit. I'm gonna be like, I knew that shit was gonna happen any goddamn way. I'm ready for it, God. Come take me. Yeah, come get me. Because I already knew. Because I know that I know that anything can exist in this world. When you see a Chinese man, he ain't black. When you see a Mexican man, he ain't black. It's all type of different weird looking motherfuckers around this motherfucker. What makes me do? I said, damn. Hit that like button, gang. We ain't got to live like this. We ain't got to live like this. Subscribe to my channel. This is why they tried. We had 300, 400, 600 people in my live. Ever since they done turned this YouTube off, my channel, these motherfuckers playing with my YouTube. They trying to play with my voice because I already know what time it is. They playing with you. They playing. They know what they did with the grid when they turned that motherfucker off the other day. So let me tell you what they gonna do, gang. Yeah, let me tell you what they gonna do. They gonna say Russia's hacked our shit. Yeah, they did a test yesterday. Yeah, they did a test on you. You tried to go to YouTube yesterday. Your YouTube wasn't working. Yeah, niggas are, oh shit. Nigga panic. They gonna turn that shit off. And I'm gonna tell you how they could have got us again. Because I get to going. You know how you could have, boy, remember when they said these ice storms just came up, gang? And everybody went to do what? Go to Walmart. They cleaned out Walmart. Y'all cleaned out Walmart when the bad weather just came not too long ago. I can't make this shit up. But guess what? Y'all went and bought all that goddamn food. They could have killed your ass then. They could have killed your ass then. They could have unalived your ass then. All they had to do was put that disease in your motherfucking weed. I said, damn. Oh, y'all want to get them? Y'all want to get the citizens? All right, tell them it's a big storm coming. They gonna go to Walmart. They done put all the goddamn disease in the goddamn food, in the water and everything. Y'all done went down there and ate the water and bought every piece of meat off the goddamn shelf, and now your ass sick. I said, damn. You better stop playing with me. Play with your kids now. Go play with them little kids. Don't come over here on my channel playing with me. Don't come over here without having an open mind. That's how they could have got you. Hell yeah. I went to Walmart, everything was gone. Motherfucker was up in there like dope fiends. I said, damn. Went up in that motherfucker. Well, that's all they had to do. Put whatever in that food and get rid of your ass. Turn the lights out. Turn the lights out. Man, I was in that goddamn tornado in Huntsville, Alabama, that hit Birmingham and tore that motherfucker out. The lights was off for 7 days. Y'all don't know what it feel like to when all the lights out in the whole city. When you open your fucking front door, gang, I'm just gonna prepare you. When you open your front door, see, y'all done had like blackouts where maybe the next city lights on. It's just happening in your little neighborhood. You can open the door and still kind of see outside. No, that when I was in Alabama and that shit went down, gang, when the whole city was out when that tornado hit. When you walk, ask Cupcake, she know. Cupcake, no. When you open your front door, it looked like your eyes was closed. You couldn't see a motherfucking thing. Pitch black. And they had a curfew. And for 7 days, no lights, no nothing, no fuel. See, everybody ain't prepared for that type of shit, gang. With this Epstein file type of shit coming up, and if all the motherfuckers is eating people, and it's the United States government, for them not to get exposed, what you think these folks finna do? What you think these folks finna do, gang? Y'all better go get you a fishing pole. Get good with God. Learn how to meditate. Cause this shit, y'all know how serious this is, do you? Y'all know how serious this shit is. Y'all ain't even think about the next president. I said, damn, who running for president in the next 2 years? Yeah, I said, damn. Stop playing with my channel. Because I'm prepared over here. I don't care what, you ain't got to like me. You ain't got to like me, be my friend. Oh, he crazy. That's what everybody say until the shit happen, ain't it? Everybody, oh, he crazy. He crazy. No, he ain't crazy. Then they gonna be like, how you say me? No, I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, you get your ass out of it. You better have your thoughts right. See, because I'm gonna tell you what they did. Don't come up in here disrespecting my chat. Now I kick you in your ass. We ain't gonna live like this over here on this channel. I'm gonna enlighten my people. See, and what I'm gonna do to you, now I'm gonna wake your ass up. I'm gonna wake you up today. Now I'm gonna wake your ass up today. Your ass would have went up in the Walmart when they did this disaster shit came in. Drank and ate all the goddamn food that they didn't put the babies in, allegedly. Ate it, got sick. Because you wasn't prepared. You wasn't prepared. And when they cut that goddamn electricity off and that refrigerator ain't working and that food starts spoiling on your ass in 2 days, and you got a half a tank of gas and ain't no gas station open, and all you got is a generator in your bag. I'm gonna tell you something, gang. I'm gonna tell you something, Coral. I can't make this shit up. I had thought when that tornado happened in Alabama and they tore all that shit up, no electricity for 7 days. I said, damn. For one, I was scared to go outside. It was so dark. It looked like your eyes was closed. I've never seen it that dark before in my life. When you opened your front door, you couldn't even see nothing, not even the front step. Now imagine that. But you can hear people that had a generator, that had electricity, right? So some people had a generator with electricity. They wanted you in the house at 10 o'clock. So imagine this, Band-Aid gang. Imagine if they cut the grid off for 2 months. Right? Mm-hmm. It'll be a lot of motherfuckers dead. You want me to tell you why? Because guess what people will start jacking for? Because the food out, they gonna go outside at night, beat the curfew, and they gonna hear a generator. It's gonna be them white boys, them black boys in them big ass trucks riding around listening for a generator. So you gotta turn your generator off. Because if you got a generator that can get electricity and make something cook, oh, they finna come get that. They finna come get that generator. Yeah, they are. They be like, oh, that nigga got a generator. I heard it running last night. For real? Man, let's go rob to kill the whole family over a goddamn generator. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up, gang.
Yeah, that's crazy.
See, when the shit hit for real, motherfuckers gonna freak out and goddamn, I'll give you about 10 days. Motherfuckers gonna start acting weird. Motherfuckers gonna start stealing generators, breaking in houses, doing all type of shit. When that food spoil, then they gonna have to rebuild. See, what they gotta do in America now is rebuild this shit, because we don't trust nobody now. This shit that everybody popping up in this shit, well, you don't trust nobody now. It's like, wow, I don't trust no Democrat. I don't trust no Republican. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers, gang. I don't trust none of these niggas after this type of shit eating kids. These people eating kids, gang. I can't make this shit up. I didn't bring it to you on the goddamn TV. They did. They the ones that got caught. I ain't get caught. I'm just covering the goddamn story, dope fiend. Hit the like button. Stop playing with my channel. These folks over here eating toenail souffle and shit. And you supposed to make me think that these motherfuckers out here human? Man, you got me fucked up. Hit that like button. Let's go, gang.
Email in the Epstein files from a guy, and they basically state he works at a restaurant called and makes jerky and steaks. It's really, really bizarre stuff, but I'm going to do a whole different video on that because it deserves its own dedicated deep dive. For now, though, let's just look into some of these Epstein files that I've identified, that I've found that really stuck out, that were pretty strange to me. All right, so here's one of them.
Phil Snyder just told y'all they was eating people. The adrenochrome, that's what Phil Snyder said years ago. Now it's all coming
You might have
true.
seen this one already. It's a message. I believe this is between a woman named Nadia, one of Epstein's assistants, and him. And I believe this is her and him talking. And I believe this is her. She says, LOL, I don't know if cream cheese and baby are on the same level. It's okay. There's still enough time today. I'm trying to schedule priming for 5:30. Fuel explosion 9:45 p.m. We'll bring a new engine startup video. Just having a weird conversation, but then she equates cream cheese and almost like a flavor thing, like something you eat. I mean, cream cheese only has one use in the world, and that is to be consumed. So when you equate cream cheese with something like what are you equating it with? Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What are you comparing it against? It's definitely not the texture. You can't compare the texture
that
of
too, Brian.
cream cheese. It's
see
not
you.
the physical, scientific.
Hit my
Imagine
like
being
button, gang.
able to build anything just by thinking about it.
That's
Meat
what you
Base
think. I'm just
44.
trying to open your mind.
Complete.
I'm just passing through. I'm just a spirit from the everlasting past to the forevermore days
Makeup
to
of the
come.
cream cheese.
How
You can't
about it?
compare that with the but you can compare the taste if you are that depraved. And then Epstein writes back, there are millions of very little good vegetable cream cheese. So I'm not going to push you any direction to believe anything, but that's weird. I mean, people don't usually talk like that, you know. It's just strange. This is a weird one. So it's EFTA 02297092. You could see here, this is Nadia once again, who I believe was in that last message chain. And Nadia is emailing someone named Sarah, and they're talking about gifts for Jeffrey Epstein. Nadia, December 14th, 2011, wrote, so I got a bunch of turtle shells for Jay to use as napkin rings, smiley face. But for the main gift, how do you feel about the human skull bowl? Too much? And then it looks like she attached 2 images there, which we don't see. And then Sarah writes back to Nadia, never too much with Jeffrey Epstein. He loves that shit. And so you might be thinking, maybe this is a hokey, like a Halloween, a fake skull. I've got fake skull.
So who is this dude then, gang? Who was this dude, bro? Is the dude human? Is he the devil? Cause I'm getting devil vibes. I'm getting like motherfucking eating people, bro. These people going eating the shit with him. Like, what's under y'all skin, gang? What's wrong with y'all? Who is y'all? And I ain't talking about just white people. I believe they got black skin too, so I ain't discriminate on none of. Oprah Winfrey was eating that shit. Keisha Campbell was eating all that shit. All these motherfuckers eating that shit, taking form. See, it's us against them. It's good against bad. It ain't about the flesh and the color. See, everybody on this motherfucker confused with a motherfucker color and what time it is. I'm white too. Why you white, Dub? Why you white? Because my palm white, god damn it, dope fiend. I'm white too. I got white, my palm white. My palm look like a white man hand. I said, damn. I'm gonna kick you in your motherfucking ass. They don't like me, bro. That's why they be trying to fuck with my channel. Because I come tell y'all the truth. I ain't got to live like this. I don't get no damn fuck. Donate to the channel if you want to, god damn it. Become a member. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Because they already trying to do me all type of ways. But I ain't going to let them. I said, damn, AG Money, I see you. These people trying to sabotage my channel. Sister said Oprah had 6 toes. Like a fallen angel. I said, damn. Now you know what? Now, sister. Now you heard Phil Snyder say that what? That the alien had 6 toes and 6 fingers. I said, damn, y'all better start tracking. Y'all better put y'all tracking hat on. I said, damn, hit that like button.
In this room, I got ventriloquist dummies. I got a Grim Reaper mannequin behind me, a Halloween prop that I never put away. It's holding a fake skull. But then she writes back, turns out I actually need a medical license to buy it. Might need to ask Eva for help. Smiley face. At this point, I'm going to cancel my Slovakia flight. There's no way I can get things ready in time to go home tomorrow. Even
Band-Aid gang, you know, we just slid down. Yeah, we just slid down on these motherfuckers. We just slid down on these motherfuckers. So we ain't finna hold them with all that because you motherfuckers are smarter than you look. Yeah, you smarter than you look. So what I'm gonna do is we finna go to the next clip. I ain't got to live like this because my people are smarter than that. And what I just showed you, please share my video. Share it on your social media sites. Tell your auntie, nieces, second cousins. Even if you got a friend in jail, you write that motherfucker from jail. Tell your friend in jail to goddamn put my shit out. I said, damn. I like that dude right there. Something about him, he be telling the truth. Stowe did. I'm telling you, gang. This is what I do. Fuck you. I don't care if these people like me or not, bro. I ain't here to be your friend. I'm here to just tell you what I know and keep pushing a hard line. Yeah, I push hard line. I don't like you either, Oprah. See, Oprah, what you did, I was on your ass a long time ago, Oprah. I been knew you was funny looking. I knew something wasn't right about you. You done went up in there, goddamn it, got all them goddamn old people to come on your store so you can finesse them out they goddamn money. You know they got goddamn dementia. You know them old folks got dementia, so you just sliding down on their money, kidnapping the old people. Them old people spending their money with you. You taking that money, going to give it to goddamn Epstein allegedly. I'm gonna make you mad. I already seen what you had done did. You tried to disrespect my channel. You disrespect my channel with them other motherfuckers over there. Yeah, you try to hustle me like you hustle them old folks. Look, hit my like button. Hit my like button. They trying to sabotage. They doing it again. Look what they doing.
While using her public platform to slowly, methodically normalize the unthinkable.
People don't understand. A big part of the confusion and shame for child victims is that the attention and the seduction from the predator who...
Listen to what she's saying. So the lady already know. The lady already know how to mind manipulate. Pay attention to her lingo. You can't fool me, girl. She already letting you know she got game. She got game. See, listen to what she's saying. She letting you know she's a mind manipulator. Listen to her. You can't fool us, dope fiend. Fool a human flesh eater. Yeah. She taking them little kids and taking them down there to that tunnel. Down there to that tunnel. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Oprah Winfrey. And then you had a business named Harpo. Y'all know what her restaurant name was? Harpo. That's Oprah backwards. She want to talk backwards like the devil. I said, damn, I pay attention to everything. What you want your restaurant name to go backwards for? Don't they say everything go backwards when it's demonic? I said, damn. Her shit called Harpo. She had a restaurant. I can't make this shit up. It was called Harpo. Put a one in chat if y'all know her restaurant was called Harpo. She on that Harpo shit. Yeah. She got on Harpo. She want her name backwards, like the devil. You can't fool me, girl. Now listen what you trying to hustle talk people.
Victims is that the attention and the seduction from the predator, who is probably going to be somebody you know.
Right.
In order for it to work, it has to be somebody you know.
Look at them people. Y'all heard what she said, gang? Hit my like button. See what you did? See, the Most High ain't playing with these people. God ain't playing with these people, bruh. I keep telling you people in my chat to go get you a goddamn fishbowl. That's where you got to start off. That's where you got to start off. Go get you a fishbowl. Why you think all them white people stay up at that goddamn gun shop? They ain't going up in there buying no motherfucking guns, nigga. Motherfuckers going buying bullets. I don't care if I got a 22. Gee, I got a 22, nigga. I'm gonna have 1,000,000 bullets. Keep going to the store and getting you some goddamn bullets. Well, I'm gonna just go buy a big gun. Now, you ain't got enough bullets, nigga. You better go to the store like them white people go and buy bullets. Cause shit finna get real out here. Motherfuckers start pulling off skin, eating shit. You know they say once you eat a human being, you fall in love with human meat. That's what they said. I can't make that shit up.
Remember we seen that movie?
Yeah, that's what they said. Once a motherfucker eat a human being, they love that type of meat. They say that shit good. I said, damn. Probably seasoned up and all that type of shit. I said, damn. Cause woo, they say y'all what you eat. Motherfucker got flavor. Look what she trying to tell these people. Look what she telling these people. Like she teaching them.
From the predator, who is probably going to be somebody you know.
Right.
In order for it to work, it has to be somebody you know, somebody you admire, somebody you respect, or maybe even love. You're 7 years old and someone is stroking your it feels good. I have said for years, if the abuser is any good, you won't even know it's happened.
FBI insiders are finally saying out loud what our research has been exposing for years. Oprah wasn't just merely Jeffrey Epstein's associate. She wasn't just John of God's friend. She was their partner in crime. Investigators have uncovered proof that she played a direct role in funneling vulnerable children and newborn babies straight into the hands of the global elites, while the Hollywood elite showered her with praise. And she graciously accepted
They've been
every
saying
glittering
that for
trophy,
years, Band-Aid
including
Gang.
Disney's own.
Band-Aid Gang, they've been saying that shit for years. My gang know they've been saying that for years. Everybody been knowing Oprah been doing that with them kids. See, that's what they be doing. They be going to Africa, them little towns when these kids ain't accounted for, ain't got no social security number, no paperwork, and they feed them to the beast.
Who is the beast?
And they feed them to the beast.
The monster.
Yep. They feed them to the beast. See, because they got a hunger. See, y'all don't believe this shit. Let's go. We're gonna hold through this
the
a little
highest
bit.
honor the Mouse House bestows.
We're not defined by a show. I think we are defined by the way we treat ourselves and the way we treat other people.
Look at that star. Look at that upside down. Turn that star upside down. You better pay attention to these signs and symbols. Turn that star upside down. And it's going to be a pentagram because they work at the Pentagon. It's going to be a pentagram because they work at the Pentagon. Stop playing with my channel.
To the most wonderful person in the world, you represent the best of our country and you are a hero to mankind.
The fact that I'm here matters. The fact that you're there matters. This is no accident.
Hold on. Y'all want to get scared? You want me to scare you? Put a one in the chat if you think. Put a one in the chat if you want me to give you some game again. Put a one in the chat and stop playing with my channel. And I tell you what them people looking for. Put a one in the chat if you want to know. See, y'all better get this game. Y'all better come get some of this game. Put a one in the chat if you want to know when they went to Minnesota. When they went to Minnesota, put a one in the chat so I can show if you want to know why they went to Minnesota. I put a one in my chat if you want to know why Donald Trump had ICE up in Minnesota. And I tell you, I'll show you. Dare me to show you. Take this game with your game. Put a one in my chat and I'll show you right now. I ain't got to live like this. I'm going to show you why they went down there in the first place. See, y'all don't know what I know. Yeah, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what they went down there for. Started come around here. This why they trying to play with my numbers on my channel recently. Because they know I know. And they listening to my voice. They say that boy got power. That boy right there, that boy got power. That boy voice too strong. Let's go ahead and fuck his algorithms up. Because if he keep doing what he doing, yeah, then we gonna they gonna find out what's going on. Yeah, they know. I'm finna show y'all what they went down there for. I'm gonna show you what they went down there for. I'm gonna show y'all what they went down there for.
Show us, man.
I'm gonna show y'all. If anybody know game, if anybody know the good book, Censored, I'm gonna show you what. I'm gonna show y'all. You want to fuck around and play with me? I'm gonna show you. Let me show y'all real quick. I'm gonna show y'all what they was in Minnesota for. Here you go. Stop playing with my channel. Now, when I show you this, if you a scientist, then you know. That's what they was in Minnesota looking for. Hit my like button. Come around here playing with my channel. See, God opened my eyes. Yeah. God opened my eyes. This what they was looking for in Minnesota. That's when they went to Minnesota. When they went to Minnesota, this what they was looking for. Put my one in my chat if you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm going to tell you why.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can. First up, let's talk about AI color themes. You can get any combos you want. Bold and bright,
watch
minimalist
this,
and sleek,
what they
or
went to
something
Minnesota
you didn't
for.
even think of. Just the
Millions of people around the world believe we have been visited in the past by extraterrestrial beings. What if it were true? Did ancient aliens really help to shape our history?
Hold on, we're going to breeze through that. We already talked about that.
Similar to a
Now, thank you, Nurse 59. See, I'm about to give you the game now. You know, Band-Aid game, Carl, take what I'm trying to tell you. When they went to, I'm finna put this other piece for y'all together.
Thank you for
watch how I rock a show. I'm enjoying myself tonight.
Thank
because
you
know why?
Chat, Nurse 59. Appreciate it.
Because I know that some of you people, and that's came in, just a couple new people that came in, Censored. A couple of people that came in my chat, got the science. So C-Dub, what you finna tell them again, C-Dub? What you finna tell them again, gang? I'm gonna tell you this. Let me find the clip. When they went, I'm a truck driver. I hate to say it all the time, let people know that I'm not bragging. No shit ain't nothing to brag about, because I hate this shit. Now here's the thing. I travel all over the United States. When you go up there to St. Paul? Yeah. St. Paul, Minnesota, up there, I never knew till me and Angel I had that route. I used to do that route all the time. It is nothing but Africans up there, Ethiopians. It's a lot of, anybody know if they've been up there.
Just like Iowa.
In Iowa too. Iowa, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, all them little towns like that got a lot of Ethiopians in it, right? Now, especially Minneapolis, Minnesota, got a whole bunch of Ethiopians up there, bro. A lot of them. I'm like, damn, it's all everywhere. Yep, every warehouse we were going to picking up loads, it was a whole bunch of Ethiopians. Right? Now check this out, gang. I'm about to give you a drawing. You want to know why they was kicking down them doors? I'm finna show you. Why Trump was up there kicking them doors down, trying to goddamn they was going for the Ethiopians. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you. You wanna play with my channel. This is why they play with my channel. And I got another good exclusive live for you. I do this shit like it ain't nothing. And I do this shit like it ain't nothing. I start back from ground up and build my channel. I know how to get my numbers in anyway. I already know what these people trying to do to me. Stop playing with my channel. I run it back up again. I'll run them numbers up on your ass in a minute. Watch when I strike again. They gotta let me strike again. I'm gonna strike on your ass. Watch how I strike. Watch how I do this. I'm finna show you. I'm finna show y'all this, gang. Watch this shit. Hold on. Here it come. Right here. I'm finna show y'all. Y'all better understand. Listen to what I'm saying. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready to see it. I gotta know that you want to know. I gotta know if you want to know. All right, now watch this. I'm gonna drop this right here. Now, let me stop this. Now, before we go into this next clip, gang, I'm gonna put you on game. The reason why that Trump was up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, trying to get rid of all the Ethiopians, they wasn't trying to just get rid of the Ethiopians for a reason. They was, but not what you think. Like they say they was scamming and doing all that type of shit. Nah, gang. You know why? Because they never found the Ark of the Covenant. That piece that I just showed you, it's been moving around. They don't know where it is, and the demonic devil's been trying to find it. The Ethiopians got it, and they move it around. I can't make this up. The Ethiopians move the covenant around. If you know the game, they moving it around. They're looking for the Ark of the Covenant. That's why they was kicking down doors. They had a clue where it was. It's always been the Ark of the Covenant. That's what the demonic demons that you see eating people were looking for. Hit my like button. I see you know what I'm talking about, Joseph. It shocked you, right? That's what they've been looking for. That's what they've been looking for. The Ark of the Covenant. And you know who got it? The Ethiopians. Let's show you what they've been trying to do to you, gang. I'm going to show you what they trying to do. Ain't no telling how long I'm going to have this channel. They going to try to do something. Watch this, gang. I've been doing all type of ways tonight. I'm putting my team on game. I don't care what nobody think. I'm putting my people on game. If I can save some lives and open some eyes, this is what I'm about to do. I don't care what these people think about me. Watch this. Watch this. So what you need to know how to do is tear down and rebuild. You got to tear down everything that you've been taught and rebuild. See what I'm about to show you right now, gang? This shit right here. This shit right here gonna make you start all over again. So they looking for the Ark of the Covenant. That's why they were up in Minneapolis, Minnesota. See, you know they got the Book of Enoch. See, they try to take that Book of Enoch. See, these demons want to control the mind. The Illuminati won't control, which is the enlightened ones. So that's why they were looking for the Ark of the Covenant, because it ain't been found. The Ethiopians got it. And they trying to find it because it got that power. So watch this, gang. This what just came out.
Ethiopian church took all of this literature, which included literature that nobody considered scripture at the time, and they appear to have just been non-discretionary and included everything.
This just came out.
Page forbidden to translate for 1,700 years just revealed what Jesus taught his disciples after the resurrection. 40 days of secret instructions, prayer techniques, angel names, maps of heaven. The Western Church burned every copy they could find.
They burnt every copy that they could find so they can control us. But the Ethiopian, these are monks. Now listen.
But Ethiopian monks saved one. They hid it in mountain monasteries. They copied it by hand for 60 generations. And now they have broken their silence. What this page contains is a direct challenge to everything mainstream Christianity teaches about salvation, prayer, and the afterlife. The implications are still unfolding. The page they forbade, the Mashafakidan, opens with Jesus standing among his disciples 3 days after his death. He tells them the public ministry was preparation. Now comes the real teaching. What follows is 40 days of instruction that never made it into any Western Bible. The text describes 7 prayer postures. Each posture aligns the body with a different spiritual frequency. Standing with arms raised connects to angels of praise. Prostration with forehead touching earth opens channels to receive divine instruction. Kneeling with hands crossed over the chest creates a seal that protects the prayer from demonic interference. Sitting with palms upward on the knees receives divine wisdom. Lying flat in complete surrender opens the soul for transformation. These are not metaphors. These are techniques with specific purposes. The text explains when to use each one. Morning prayer requires different postures than evening prayer. Prayers for healing differ from prayers for guidance. The text names angels, not just Michael and Gabriel, which appear in Western scripture. The Mashafa Kidan names Suriel, the angel who guides souls after death. Raguel, the angel who executes divine justice against those who harm the innocent. Sarah.
Hit my like button. I'm giving you the game, baby. Now watch
When
this.
did you become a
This gets
millionaire?
scary.
What is this for? We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
I made my first million last year.
Rakael, who guards spirits that sin against other spirits. Remiel, who oversees resurrection and wakes the dead at the appointed time. Phanuel, who presides over repentance and gives hope to those who inherit eternal life. Each angel has a function. Each can be called upon by name. Each responds to specific invocations detailed in the text. The text maps heaven, 7 levels. Each level has guardians who challenge ascending souls. Each guardian.
Some of us, they don't want you to get here. They don't want you to get to this part. Y'all didn't know this. They didn't hear all of this from us. But these monks kept it and they just brought it out. And guess who brought this out? Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson is under fire right now because Mel Gibson went against everything. That's why he made the movie Passion of Christ. Mel Gibson gave this out, y'all. Mel Gibson, gang. Now listen to this.
Requires specific knowledge to pass. The first heaven contains clouds and angels who record human deeds. The second heaven holds fallen angels awaiting judgment. The third heaven is paradise, where the righteous rest. The fourth heaven holds the sun, moon, and stars, with the angels who guide them. The fifth heaven contains the watchers who rebelled and now weep eternally. The sixth heaven holds archangels who minister before God. The seventh heaven is the throne room itself. The soul that dies without this knowledge wanders lost between levels. The soul that knows the names and the passwords ascends directly to the presence of God. Here is why church authorities forbade translation. This teaching eliminates the middleman. If believers can pray directly using techniques Jesus taught, they do not need priests to intercede on their behalf. If believers know the angel names and their functions, they do not need church hierarchy to access divine power. If believers possess maps of the afterlife, they do not need clergy to guarantee the sacraments. The Mashafa Kidan transforms Christianity from an institution you belong to into a practice you perform. Rome could not build an empire on that foundation. Constantinople could not maintain control over millions of believers who had direct access to heaven. So they burned the copies. They declared the text heretical at councils where Ethiopian bishops were not present. They told believers the canon was complete, and anyone claiming otherwise was a deceiver. For 17 centuries, Western Christians had no idea these teachings existed. The monks in Ethiopia knew. They kept copying by candlelight in mountain cells. They kept praying using the postures. They kept the techniques alive while the rest of the world forgot. The Western Church called this material apocryphal, a Greek word meaning hidden. But hidden by whom? Hidden from whom? The Ethiopian Church never hid these texts. They read them in public worship every Sunday. They taught them to every generation of monks and...
Now, yes, Mel Gibson. So, we don't even know how to pray right. We don't even know how to pray right. We already speaking a wicked language. We don't even know how to pray right. But God judges you by the heart, by your heart, what you give. That don't mean that you're not going to make it to heaven. And you know what I can't stand is people that don't believe in other beings and stuff like that. It makes me think that they think that there's no God. You know how you got some people that don't believe in that because they super religious? The Most High made everything. So just because it might be a different being or something, that don't mean that there ain't no Most High. He makes everything. Open your mind. That's the only way you're going to be able to travel. You're going to live in total dark. See, because right now, we in a time right now that we're going to have to submit fast. We're going to battle some things as we seeing right now when it comes to these Epstein files. I don't see much longer. I don't see much longer right now. Something's bad is going to happen. Now, this is what I'm going to try to tell you what's going to happen right now. They got HAARP, right? So they can control the weather. It's going to be some type of catastrophe. To do what? Keep us off of the Epstein files. Something big is going to happen. Whether it's earthquake, bad weather, they cutting off the grid. I'm just giving you guys time to prepare yourself. But look, this is why. Now I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna drop another gem on you. And you know, I'm not talking about my brother, but I'm gonna show you something. This is why I know that people that know who I'm related to know that I know, and that's why I feel like I'm a special person, right? Because I come from a bloodline myself, but I don't let people know that. You'll find out later in life. So I'm going to give you a gem real quick. Watch this. Now we have a situation. This is just my theory. I'm not going to give nobody no clues or what it is, but I want you to pay attention. Because I could have covered this. Right? Right. I could have covered this. And I could have did numbers off of it. But I didn't want to do it and make it a special live or nothing like that. But since we already going down the path, I just want to show you a spiritual thing on how these people be playing. So watch this. I'm going to do you all type of ways. Watch this. Watch me work. Watch me work. Now, y'all see Ray J on this picture, right? Y'all see Ray J on this picture. But see, I'm going to show y'all how good I track. Watch this.
Ray J was just seen performing with blood in his eyes and hooked up to a heart monitor on stage. Guys, if you don't know, Ray J was told by doctors recently that he only has months to live. And I'll roll the...
You haven't seen... Let me tell y'all why I'm the GOAT. I'm going to show you right now why I am the GOAT. You've been watching this on YouTube, right? And everybody got a shallow mind to this shit, right? Y'all got shallow mind. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to see some weird shit. Yeah, I'll show you some shit that, put a 1 in my chat. I gotta know y'all know I'm the GOAT. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that. I could have covered this and did a lot of numbers and made it a special. Yeah. But I'm gonna put you on game. Put a 1 in the chat. Now watch this, Coral. Now, my little brother is, watch this. Now, I know I come from a bloodline, an Egyptian bloodline. We look like twins. So now watch this game. Anybody that know me know that we're related. Now watch this game. And I'm not doing him all type of way because it's my little brother. But watch September Virgo. Watch me do him all type of ways. Once upon a time, I'd be having different spiritual things come at me all the time, right? So somebody told me that my bloodline, which is their bloodline, come from Egyptian bloodline. So Ray J has the nose of Imhotep. That's an Imhotep nose, right? So like, damn, always been connected to that. So let me show you this right here, Band-Aid gang. Now Ray J is bleeding from the eyes, but I want you to pay attention to what Ray J is doing when he's on the stage.
The clip for you guys, it's a sad watch though, because he's performing because he knows that this is going to be one of his last shows, and he's fighting through the sickness and the pain. There's literally blood just pouring out of his eyes while he's performing. It's wicked. Here's the clip, guys. Let me know what you think.
Now, I'm going to stop it. Put a 1 in the chat, because I need to know if y'all tracking. Nurse 59, I need to know if y'all tracking. Watch this, Censor. If you just saw Ray J handing out roses bleeding from the eye, put a 1 in the chat. If you just saw him handing out roses bleeding from the eye, put a 1 in the chat. If you've seen him hand out the roses, put a 1 in the chat. You just saw him handing out roses, right? So he was just handing out roses. There go roses. There go roses. He's bleeding from the eye, and he's handing out roses. He's bleeding from the eye, and he's handing out roses. Can anybody tell me where that come from? Just put no if you don't know. And I'll show you what you haven't seen. And I'll show you what you haven't seen. I got to know if I talk to my people. I got to know if they want to see. Okay. So, heck no. Cole says heck no. So let's track this. Ray J's bleeding from the eyes, right? He got all red on, and he's handing out roses, right? So we know the Madonna. I don't want to do y'all all type of ways like this. The Madonna, the black, remember the Madonna, right? Remember the black Madonna. So now pay attention. Ray J was handing out roses, Coral, with bleeding from the eye. I'm finna do you all type of ways. So in the Vatican, the Pope, they worship what? The black Madonna. Am I right or wrong? Watch this, September Virgo. So let me track you on this. Pope, they worship a black Jesus. Now, but they don't tell you that, right? Watch this. I'm going to show you something. Now, don't get mad at me. This going to get deep. Watch me work. Watch me work. All right. Hold on. Watch this, y'all. Y'all saw this from me. Y'all saw this from me. Watch this. Y'all finna trip out. Watch this. I've been doing them all type of ways. So, in the Vatican, watch this. Don't get mad at me. Now, they gonna try to do something to my channel. Watch this. So, hit my like button. I'm about to do them all type of ways. Watch this. Now, Ray J, look, y'all. Ray J, what type of sacrifice is this? Are they coming for C-Dub? September Virgo, I need your help. Are they coming for me? September Virgo, put a 1 in the chat if you can help me with this one, because I know you into the spirits. Put a 1 in the chat if you can help me with this one, because these people in my live right now about to be tripping when I show y'all this. Censored, you finna be tripping. Now Ray J has red roses that he's handing out, and he's bleeding from the eye. We've already tracked that, right? Ray J's bleeding from the eye, and Ray J was handing out red roses. So watch this. Watch this, gang. I ain't done yet. Watch this, censored. Watch this, censored. Watch this, y'all. So now we go here. Hold on.
Can't be no vampire.
No, he ain't no vampire. I want y'all to see this. Now look at this, gang. So the Vatican, the Pope, up there to the right, they pray to the Black Madonna.
To Pope Francis, the stool that is reserved for popes to pray in front of the altar. And Pope Francis said, "No, we are brothers, and we are going to pray together." And so they did. They kneeled together on the same stool, in a very symbolic moment, of course. So
right here.
When I saw this icon was
right here. Hit the like button. So guess what, gang? They praying to a black what, y'all? Madonna. Listen to the name. They praying to a black Madonna. So the Pope prayed to a black portrait of Jesus, and they call that lady the Black Madonna. So Ray J is bleeding from the eyes, and he's handing out what? Roses. So now let's do them all type of ways. I don't want to scare y'all. This is why I am the GOAT. This is why I am the GOAT. Now watch this. I'm going to do you all type of way. I ain't trying to do y'all type of way, bro, because I don't know what y'all got going on. But y'all ain't finna get me. Y'all ain't finna get me. Y'all ain't finna put me up in this shit. Nah. So now, let's do it. Right here. Y'all finna be shocked. Watch this. You ain't seen nobody do this. Now, I don't want to scare y'all now. Now y'all finna see why I'm the GOAT. Watch this. And gang, we don't believe over here. We know. Yeah, we don't believe in nothing over here. We know. So now, Ray J was handing out roses, and he was bleeding from his eye. The Pope, they pray to a black, they call it the Black Madonna. Right? Right, G-Money? Well, watch me work. I'm going to scare y'all now. I want to know what y'all think. Leave it in my comment section on what y'all think this type of shit was going on. Okay. Hit my like button. I ain't got to live like this. this, G Money? You tell me this. You got, I am the GOAT. Especially when I'm in my zone. When do I get off this truck? I'll be home. What's this lady name? Her name is what? We gonna rock out. Yeah, we gonna rock out. Let me mute the sound. They ain't finna get me. Let me mute that music. I don't want to get my, I'm not gonna mute, watch, mute the music. Now listen, look. What's her name? What is her name? Her name is Madonna. Her name is Madonna, gang. Look, that's Madonna. That is Madonna. Hit my like button. So, they pray to a black Madonna, right? So, some of the people use our energy. So, watch this, gang. That's Madonna, right? So, in this video, look what happens. Ray J's bleeding from the eyes, and he has roses. There is your roses, right? There's your roses. So Ray J had roses, and Ray J was bleeding from the eyes. That's not blood, but watch this. It's gonna shock you now. Watch this. Watch this. Hold on. Here it comes. Wait a minute. The roses. But watch this. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. Watch this. Hit my like button. Hold on, let me go back. I went a little too far. Watch this, though. Watch this, gang. Hold on, gang. I got you. Hold on. I gotta get you to it. Hold on. The roses. The roses. The Madonna, look at the roses. She's cut. She's bleeding. It's coming up. Hold on. Right, hold on. I think it's in this scene. Now that's when the black lady gonna start going crazy. So watch this, y'all. All right, here it come. Here it come. Here it come. The roses, the Madonna, and watch this. There it is. There it is. There it is. Hit my like button. You ain't seen that. Ray J had the roses. Ray J's bleeding from the eyes. Black Madonna. The Madonna they praying to. This why they be playing with my channel. Ray J was bleeding from the eyes. That man had roses in his hand. But you know the craziest thing about it? Yeah, let me show you something again. I'm going to show you something again. Show you why they playing with my channel. That man, right? Y'all know what his name is. So now let me delete that. So we seen that. So his name is hit my like button. That Leon. Leon Robinson that used to be married to Cynthia. Funny thing about Leon really ain't got no background. Leon daddy ain't listed. Now Leon daddy, when it says his father, he got, now I want y'all to go down this rabbit hole for yourself because I don't want them to take my channel. Now when you type him in, Leon goes right back to his father. Now, Leon also got websites, right? And certain people that Leon deal with when you go down this rabbit hole, right? Leon mom comes back. It's got one picture of his mom, but it comes back to Leon. It's a Mexican woman. I'm like, damn. But Leon got websites that look like they sex trafficking too. Me and Angel, am I lying? We went through it yesterday. He got websites. I'm going to show y'all that. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I ain't got to live like this. Now, Leon got a weird past about Leon. See, because everybody thought Leon had a little sugar in his blood, right? Everybody seen Leon when he was on the Housewives. Leon looked like he had a little bit of sugar in his blood. Right. So now, let me see. Leon went to acting school. His daddy, look, his parents is Leon, look. His parents is Leon Preston Robinson III. But when you press that, it go back to him. Then he got I want to find it. I think this is it. Now look at this. This is his website. Look at Leon's website. Hit my like button. So he just got this shit. This weird looking woman. Leon and the people. Don't really got shit. It's a super rabbit hole. And go for yourself. Because I ain't finna take y'all all through this shit. But when you go down this rabbit hole and you go through this shit, it's creepy. Very, very creepy. Go find this website and go through the rabbit hole, and you're going to see it looks like some foul play going on. When I get into something, gang, I get into it. So we seen Ray J bleeding, but we don't know what type of sacrifice type of shit going on. Yeah, but I don't want no part of that shit, gang. Because it don't seem right. I told you, right? But we seen the roses. We seen the black Madonna that the Pope worship. We seen the bleeding from the eyes. We seen the tunnels. We seen Phil Snyder. We seen Gene Hackman. We seen Epstein eating people. And we see what our United States government is starting to turn into right now. I don't ask anybody to follow me. This ain't the cult channel. This is just a channel to open your mind. I don't expect 1 million people. I know what these people trying to do. But always keep an open mind. This music business, this is the real Illuminati. And what we have seen exposed, the Band-Aid gang, we have seen in our era and time. And you know what they're going to call this, right? They're going to call this the Epstein era. So during the Epstein era, my belief is that we have just seen the Illuminati become exposed. When Tupac said, Illuminati, there's your Illuminati. And one of the leaders of the Illuminati was Jeffrey Epstein, an agent that worked for the Israeli government. And they sacrificed bodies to feed the beast. The Illuminati has been exposed. And that's what we're witnessing in our day and time. The Illuminati being exposed. The Illuminati being exposed. It's going to feed him to the pigs, right? They're getting ready to feed him to the pigs, them and the Epstein files. The Illuminati being exposed. So before I get ready to end this live, I want to pray for the survivors. Allie Carter. Definitely Allie Carter. Because a lot of the things that Allie Carter said, people didn't believe her. And now we see in real time. Donald Trump can't get past this one because he, remember the torso that he wrote out to Epstein? It had different writing all the way down the torso. There's one. We have exposed the Illuminati, Band-Aid gang. We know that they eating bodies, Band-Aid gang. And they're going to do everything in their power to cover this up. So just be mindful, be aware, and don't be surprised if the weather get bad, if they turn out your electricity. Be careful what you putting in your body, because ain't no telling what they finna be putting in the food. Ain't no telling right at this time what they about to start putting in our food. And ain't no telling what's been in our food. I just ask you guys to be mindful, and I thank all the people that have been with me since day one. I just get better and better. And see, at the same time, I know sometimes I get on here and I get emotional and I switch, jump here, there, to there. It's just how my mind thinks. But y'all got to remember, I'm doing this from an 18-wheeler. And I only got a certain amount of time to do it and prepare because I drive. But best believe, I'm retiring in 2 months, maybe a little shorter than that. And I won't be on this motherfucker again. And guess what? I'm not scared to show my face. I'm going to be live like my boy Onan. Shouts out to Onan. So that's why I think about Onan sometimes, because Onan knew a lot. It made me go back and think about Onan. Onan had his little karma for what he did. But I think Onan knew something. And I think Onan, when he kind of went against me, it's like the Illuminati came at him. That's what I feel. Like they came at him because of who I was. And he had to attack me. Because when I brought Dr. Lily Coley over to his channel, he had already knew some stuff about Ramir and knew some people that he was connected to. And it's like when he didn't complete the mission, they took him down. But if he was out, it'd have been a lot different. Because Onan exposed a lot. And it's like they made him do something he didn't want to do. But he had to because he was so intertwined in this shit. Because we don't know what really happened in Atlanta. I know a lot of shit. Everybody be like, Dove, cover the Dolph case right now. And I remember when I moved strategically. I know they watching me. I know these people are watching me. I'm moving in a certain way. I'm not, when I touch Hernandez Govan, I touch him at the right time. I know what's going on. When I hit this shit, I'ma hit this shit at the right time. At the right time. My partner my homeboy, it scared me. One of my homeboys just did an interview with him, but we ain't homeboys. We know each other, just cross paths in Alabama. We always show love to each other, but he just did an interview with Govan. So I was like, I saluted him, and he saluted me back in the chat, but I felt like I got to stay my distance because I don't know who he know and what they know. So, but you know what I'm saying? Salute to them. I have to move strategically because from what I know people try to get me. I don't want to lay the clamp down. I'm watching everything when it comes to the Dolph case. I'm watching everything. And right now, I got some stuff, but I'm waiting till the next pop to come so I can flood their ass with the other shit I got. It's just not time. It's just not time for me to step in right now. But guess what? That time is coming. I don't believe what some people believe. A lot of people don't know because they wasn't there. But when it comes to the Dolph case, this is just my belief. I know a lot of my people in the Dolph sector say, oh, Jook went down there. And now just listen to what I'm saying. A lot of people say Jook went down there and paid for the lawyers for Cornelius. That's not what I believe. And I don't want to get backlash, but I see everybody saying that. But did I not show you what happened? Yes, Jook went down there and talked. I believe that Jook did go, probably, but that's hearsay. I'm just telling you. I don't believe that Jook paid for the lawyer. I believe that the money came from CMG. But I showed you guys the video when Manning said it, that you turned on your friend. I believe that Hernandez Govan took the money down there and paid for it. That's my belief. And that's why he did the proper, because he got caught. He went and paid. Jook wasn't finna show up. Why would Jook go down there and pay for the attorney? Hernandez Govan, in my belief, went down there and paid at the station because he fucked the lick up. And Manning said it on the stand with, go back. See, I'm saving that for y'all because I played it already on my lives. When Manning questioned Cornelius and said, so you went down there, somebody could come down there and pay your bond. And when he was talking about Hernandez Govan, not Jook. I believe Govan paid for the attorney, got the money from Big Jook, and went down there and paid. And that's what they got. He did the proper to give up information because he know he went down there and paid for the lawyer, and they know he did. And that's why he did the proper agreement. That's just my opinion. But I'm still cooking. But I know when to move. I see all the people in the Dolph sector saying, oh, Jook went down there. I don't believe that. I showed you the video where Manning said it to Cornelius. Hernandez Govan paid for the attorney. He took the money down there to the lawyer's office. Hernandez Govan did. Not Jook. Yeah, I can talk about this shit all day. It's embedded in my head. But the shit that they talking about is minute. The case is bigger than that. When I'm talking to Cupcake, we know what we doing. I'm just, we already know that Cornelius Smith, a week before the hit went down, that Cornelius got caught stealing a white Mercedes Benz. That was not the same Mercedes Benz. Cornelius was already had a court date for another white Mercedes Benz. Y'all think I don't know? I know too much. Let alone with everything that's fucking happening now. But when me and Cupcake hit, 007 hit, we gonna kick you in the ass. I know when to hit. I know when to hit. Shit too critical right now. Motherfuckers is sensitive about this shit. Everybody think they know it all. These niggas out here get jealous when you say something different. I've been through it. But I know about that case. I know about that case. And you know what's going to get that case? Karma. And the interview, I got an interview right now that y'all ain't seen. Hernandez, I'm the one brought you the interview where Hernandez said he talked to Straight Drop. I brought y'all that first. I'm the one that brought the paperwork to Onan first when it showed the hit list. I brought that to Onan and he ran over to his channel and brought it out. Remember that, Angel? He said, what is that? I said, that's the hit list. He said, hold on, he left. Next thing you know, he sparked up alive. I wasn't mad at him because Onan opened the door for me. But I'm telling you what's about to happen. Hernandez Gomez got hit in the eye. Y'all don't know that, do you? My homeboy just interviewed him. I'll show it to you. Stop playing with me. This is my homeboy. I'm going to show it to y'all, let y'all know I be on my shit. Hold on. I'm about to show y'all. I'm going to show you the conversation. Hold on. Hold on, gang. Oh, yeah, it's in there. You're right, babe. Yep. Here it is right there. So let me show y'all this. Y'all go watch this interview. This is my partner. This is my homeboy. You'll see that I'm going to show you the comment section. So, right here, my homeboy, see, one thing that Onan said was that this whole case was going to open up everything, and it did. I give him that. Oh, my bad, babe. Now watch this. I don't know if y'all seen this interview. Put it one in chat, but hold on. Thank you, babe. Right here? Okay, let me move this from here. Okay. So, all my Dolph Sector people, y'all know I be on top of my shit. So now, this is my homeboy right here. Just so y'all know I ain't playing. Let's go to the comment section. Y'all see me right here? Down here in the comment section? Right here? Let me make it big. Look what I said. I said, what up, Gritty? This C-Dub. Keep grinding. Long live Dolph. I said, I just subscribed. He said, thanks, B. Morning, family. Long live Dolph. This is my homeboy. Look at Hernandez go there. I said, damn. Somebody nodded that nigga in his eye. Y'all got to pay attention.
You know, this I ain't no hater. You know, whether I fuck with a nigga or not, I'm gonna keep it G. You know, this Charles White we talking about.
Hernandez Gomez got nodded in the eye, gang. Somebody nodded him. Somebody nodded that nigga, gang. Somebody not see karma a motherfucker, gang. I ain't got to live like this. Look, he got knotted. This my homie, man, from Huntsville, Alabama. That's my partner.
I'm saying your
Cupcake know him.
boy Kahump saying like a player type ass nigga, and you kind of
you can tell him been swole for a while. It's going down though.
Yeah.
See,
Hump, you know, when I met him, the
look at that
I got from Hump.
Somebody nodded that
you know, street nigga that, you know,
nigga, I've been nodded. Somebody already. That pie-ass nigga pie. Somebody hit him in the eye, gang. Look at his eye. He done went around somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? Tried to get out of their life.
Y'all see it? Y'all see that puffiness? Somebody got him. His eye don't look the same.
I don't think music was necessarily his passion.
Look, see it? Somebody got Hernandez. Somebody hit that nigga in the eye. Karma, a motherfucker, ain't it bad day gang? I said, damn. Hit my like button, man. I know, I saw that. Hey, motherfuckers better look out for Lil Kenny now. Lil B.O.E. Lil Kenny, that boy killing it right now. I'm fucking with Lil B.O.E. Kenny, man. That little song he got killing it right now, boy. I think Kenny finna do something. That boy B.O.E. Lil Kenny. Hey, they don't sleep on that little boy. That boy, he got that voice and his style starting to come out. But long story short, y'all go watch this interview, man. It's Hernandez Go Band exposes a little flip. Yo Gotti Big Jug. You know, I was gonna say this and put it in the corner because my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. So make sure y'all subscribe to my nigga channel, Gritty Boy, area code 256. That's Huntsville, Alabama. That's my partner, y'all. So y'all go check that interview. I ain't even looked at the whole interview. I had it in my pocket, but I just wanted to bring it to y'all, let y'all know that I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? I just got to move strategically, and I just don't believe that Jook went down there to pay for the bond. And I'm still putting all this shit together. I do have that video. We just going to go back to the basics like we usually do. I already know. I got to switch these Epstein files. I think right now I was doing hella numbers on this Epstein file shit. But I know they just did a reset, and I know the shit that I've been bringing been different. I'm the first one that fucking brought y'all to stay at that goddamn Zorro Ranch. So they playing with my algorithms. So I'm about to probably start switching it up a little bit. I think this is good. So I'm about to hit the Dolph. I'm about to go back into the Glorilla, just a lot of other shit. You know, it's just a lot of suckers out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Seeing all these suckers. And didn't I tell y'all the other day on the live that I did with Glorilla's sister that she was going to go to 20-1? And then it happened. And it happened. Exactly. But they playing with me right now. You got to remember, this thing know your voice. This thing knows exactly what you're doing. And they reset it last night when YouTube was off. They reset it last night. Even some of the things that I say on here, I got to be careful. They got AIs. They might have me doing something that ain't even me. I'll be like, that ain't even me. Hold on. They got to get that nigga right there and get him off the street. So that's how I am. You know, I'm paranoid in a motherfucking thing. I'm paranoid if a fly land on my face. I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm talking about? I can't make this shit up. I said, damn. Boy, I'm paranoid in a motherfucker. Boy, I'm scared in the motherfucker out this bit. I swear to God, I'm scared. Y'all can say whatever you want to say. I'm scary than a motherfucker. That's the type of shit I be doing, bro. I ain't gonna even bullshit with my game. No bullshit. And the one thing I do know how to do is get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm deadly. I am deadly. I'm deadly. Why you think Onan said I fucks with him? Because I'm deadly. I am deadly. And it's about to get even uglier. Because you know what? You know what you did? You fuck with my channel. I'm coming home. I'm going live. And guess what, gang? I ain't gonna be on this motherfucker one time a day. Nigga, I'm going on this bitch 3 times a day. I'm finna do this shit like these people do it for real. So fuck this internet up. Boy, I hope the world still lasts long because I'm about to run this motherfucker up. I'm going to have my full interviews. I'm also interviewing people. My shit finna be like No Jumper. I told y'all that. My show finna be like No Jumper. I'm having the tables, all my guys, the background, everything. Y'all just stay loyal and tap in, gang. And I'm telling you, 3 months, 2 months, I'm off of here in about a month and a half. But I'm finna put my whole studio together, gang. My clothing line, we finna put up everything. God has blessed me with people that support my channel, and I'm just finna put everything into this, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be as sloppy. Everything gonna be together. I have time. I'm sleeping out and retired from the trucking. I can put my 100% into being a content creator, and I want to thank God for that. And I just been holding on to y'all as y'all been holding on to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to sit here and be crying to you on the phone and all that type of shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's real out here, gang. Expect the unexpected and stop being so fucking shallow to shit, gang. Stop being shallow to shit. Always, this is the real world. Stop being shallow. Stop thinking that it's unreal for motherfuckers to be eating human beings, bro. People are eating human beings, bro, out here. And it's our United States government. That's ugly. The Illuminati is exposed. Thank you, G Money. And it is ugly out here. And I'm also having a food channel too, y'all. So it's gonna be. Wrench, oh yeah, you gave her a wrench. Oh yeah, she deserved one. So y'all, yeah, also got. I'm having 2 channels. I'm having my food channel, where I'm actually tasting foods in Chicago. I'm going all around the city. We already making that pop. And we just gonna do this shit for real, man. I'm gonna stay out of everybody's way. They just stay out of mine, and we just stay on some positive shit. I'm gonna have my Dolph Get Back. My main thing that I want to do, is to on every on Dolph's day of going up, I'm gonna do a turkey drive as well. I'm giving everybody turkeys. I'm gonna be in Chicago. There is a mural in Chicago where Dolph got a mural there, so I will be making it my, that I'm giving back in memorial of young Dolph. So yes, so I will be doing that. I'm gonna follow that dream, man, and every Thanksgiving, the day that we lost Dolph, is when I will be out there handing it out. You know what I'm saying? And get in touch with his family and give it to him. They got more money than me, but it's just coming out of the heart. And if it wasn't for Dolph's story, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So, I just give so much homage to him and just his hustle, you know what I'm saying? And just, the whole movement, gang, the whole Dolph sector. We always been different. We not like the Mo3 sector. We on our own shit. Our case that we've been covering is the most twisted case in the world. And we still fighting. You know what I'm saying? So I salute True Results. I salute Talk with Tamara. I salute Justice for Dolph. Young Dolph Unsolved. Yep. The young boys that fought so hard. I Cloud Up. Everybody that I watched, Identical. Some of the people, even Rose Gold, some of the people that stopped covering it, they were inspirations to me. You know what I'm saying? And I seen a lot of people lose hope, and I didn't want to go that way. I just, some of these people, man, I truly, truly admire, and we put it together. But I love this sector because we not like any other sector. We don't really beef amongst each other. We got our differences, but we don't beef amongst each other. We just all been doing this together, and we all have a passion for young Dolph. And with that being said, man, I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for being open-minded. And again, don't take what I say. This ain't no cold channel. Just do your research. Some of the things I show you, go down the rabbit hole and find out for yourself. And when you reach that point, just know that's where I'm at. And sometimes I just can't. My mind stores so much information, bro. I can go back and forth. I could go this way and that way. But, it all come together, y'all. But this Dolph case, we about to get justice. Trust and believe. And I've been on top of that. So, I love you all. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Nurse 59, for being a great person you are, always holding it down. September Virgo, it's so good to see you again. I always love to see you on my chat. Coral, G Money, just the whole gang, all the new subscribers and everybody. It's a journey. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here, it don't come overnight. On YouTube, it don't come overnight. I'm learning every day. I'm learning something different, and I want to thank the Most High from that. And I'm just getting better, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to my sister. Please drop her link in the chat. Please drop my sister link in the chat. The Great Spills the Tea. I talk to this young lady every day. And Peanut Butter, right here, I'm gonna highlight her name. These 2 girls have been, and definitely my girl Angel. I sleep with her, but this girl that's highlighted right here that was just on my panel, hi Peanut Butter. Make sure y'all please subscribe to her channel. Very strong. They stood by me when I was in the trenches, when I lost channels, and we've been through thick and thin together. They kicked me in my ass. I love these people. Nurse 59. Oh my God. What can I say? Cupcake. G Money, but you know, the ones that I really be on the phone with is Nurse 59, Peanut Butter Face, and Yolanda the Great. Nurse 59, can you September Virgo, we had our conversations too. I love her too, man. She's so spiritual. Man, boy, everybody just been with me. Who else I wanted to say? Yeah, there it is right here. I highlighted this in the chat. Please subscribe to her channel, gang. This woman right here, man, we've been cooking. And this woman right here, I've always believed in her as she believed in me, but I know it's something special about that channel right there. Her and Peanut Butter Face right here, they cooking over there. And I'm just saying, them two right there, their chemistry is finna fucking take over. When I say, I know I'm good, because they good. You know what I'm saying? If they good, I'm good. So I'm good. If I'm good, they good. But Yolanda the Great, that voice is so powerful. She's strong-minded. Both of them are strong-minded. Their chemistry is just coming together so well. And I'm just happy for them. We just guiding and we working together and we just getting better. My sister channel about to get monetized. I dropped the link. But yeah, gang, it's just been a journey. You know, I know what's going on. Diamond. I can't forget Diamond, y'all. Diamond, Dr. E, we did this shit together. That's who I started with. Dr. E doing his thing, very humble. Diamond Gang, we spoke today, so can't forget Diamond Gang. You know, Diamond is my right one on this motherfucker. So, you know, me and Diamond started. So I just love you all, man. And I appreciate you guys coming out tonight and just being helpful with me, sticking with me when I lost channels. But again, just stay open-minded. Just stay prayed up. Make sure you watch what you put in your bodies. And I advise you all, start getting with your people and let your people know, you know, get locations that if something do go down, that y'all know where to meet at. And you know what I'm saying? And I keep saying this to everyone. I advise you to get you a lot of batteries too. Invest in batteries. Invest in batteries and flashlights. Get as many batteries as you can. Because we don't know. The batteries are very valuable. Get you a lot of batteries. Get you some solar. Even if you got the little solar things that they put in the yard, those little ones that you put up your driveway. Get you some of those. Get you a box of those. They sell them at Walmart. The sun hit them, they're gonna light up like a light, so you don't have to pay for electricity. So make sure you go get you some solar panels that you can, you know, the ones that they got at Walmart. You can put up your driveway to light up your driveway. Get you some of those. Get you some of those so you get natural the rays from the sun, and you never know when you need that light. So batteries, that water, be mindful, be careful what you're putting in your body. Eat you salads, a lot of salad. Salad's good. Salad, if you want to eat choices of meat, put your little salad, your solar panels, mix your meat into your salads, help you digest and get your food out of your body a lot easier. You need them veggies to get that food out of your butt. And yeah, man, and just be careful. Don't jump the gun, you know. We always be careful what we put in our bodies, you know, at this time. We all getting older. We just got to be careful. Fruits, water, and that's all I can tell you at this time. But I do recommend that you get a fishing pole. Get you a fishing pole, and just in case, you know, we have to get out here and have to go back to them back in them days and have to stick that motherfucker up in some water and catch our own fish, because ain't no telling what these people are about to do right now, gang. You got to remember, these people are elites that are running the government that just has got exposed. These people have got exposed. The president is exposed. Everybody is exposed. What's next? We don't know, but it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. And after this happening, our government has lost our trust. Okay, G Money, yeah. Fishing is good. You know, let's just learn how to live on the land right now, and just be careful and get closer to the Most High. You know, the more money we get, the more we stop praying. But we gotta pray. Don't forget to pray. Even if you sometimes when you don't want to get on your knees, sometimes you just got to go get on your knees, gang. I remember when I didn't want to pray and my son said, get on your knees, and you in the bed. You're like, man, I'll pray right here. Lay right in the bed and pray. But then some said, man, get on your knees. I just, man. So you got to get on your knees sometimes, man, and talk to that Most High. Get on your knees and go look at the beginning of this video and look at those praying tactics that they taught us. They pray. Equivalent some of these things into your life that's different. Pray different. Get on these knees again. Speak to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because the more we get, the more we stop praying. Because we don't think about God anymore. That's how I went to prison. Because when I was getting all that money, I stopped praying because I could go to the store and buy what the hell I wanted to. I didn't have to ask God. And that's when God locked me up and sent me to prison for 3 years. Because I stopped getting on my knees. And that's how these rich people think. They make so much money, they don't pray anymore. Because anything they want, they can get it. And that's the reason right now that they got caught. When you make a pact with the devil, yeah. And they broke a big pact. So y'all, I love y'all, man, and I thank y'all for supporting me. Yeah, I'm probably go over some of this Hernandez Govan and give y'all back that tomorrow. I'm gonna hit this Govan thing, and if I don't hit you tomorrow, I'll hit you the day after. But right now on the Epstein, I'm gonna fall back a little bit, but I'm gonna just start interacting with my people. And I do got another live that I was gonna do. I'm gonna also show a video from my my I Said Damn channel, which my people that have paid for memberships. I do want to make sure that I give you guys something. But I did share a little stuff about this one situation, but I will have a private live on that just to give back to you guys. And if you ever want anything back for the memberships and all, I will give it. But right now, gang, we finna do something big, y'all. So at this time, y'all, I'm about to get me some probably about 2 months, I will be giving all my members clothing, merchandise for the ones that have paid for a membership, because I'm starting a clothing line, the hats, the shirts, the sweatsuits. But all my people that are members will get those free, just to give back and show you guys love. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. Love you, Peanut. Love you all. Thank you guys for joining. So just keep watching my community posts. I try to keep up with date. Y'all know I'm a truck driver, and it gets hard out here, and my time switched because I think I'm about to be on time. I might run into traffic, and now I have to change my live time. So sometimes when you see my live change, it's because I done got into some traffic, or you know what I'm saying? So it's never always perfect timing with trucking, and that's what I don't like about it. So that's why I just want to thank the Most High for letting me be able to stack my money and save my money and have a wonderful family, a wonderful backing base. MFD Nurse 59 always support me anytime, and she like a mother to me. My mother, for being a strong mother. You know what I'm saying? That I'm able to get off of this truck. Me and Angel able to get off of this truck and do what we do. And you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm more blessed than anything. So I want to thank God for that. Let him know. So peace and love, everybody. It's your boy C-Dub, Mr. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying. And I said, damn. And I'm with the
Real Angel.
And we beat you. Band-Aid gang. And we out. Peace. Shouts out to the Diamond Gang, Peanut Butter Face, everybody in the chat. We love y'all. And we out. Peace. Bye.